In the equity quadrant today, looking at the S&P, which was actually the second worst performer on the day after the Russell and the Dow. NASDAQ bringing up the rear, which we've talked about before, is a broadening of the rally, and that's a good thing. But the S&P finished the day up about 0.5%, 33.15 in that September contract. We got up to about 33.23 and a quarter on the high side. That was up 70 basis points, so we didn't really give up that much. On the downside, we were at 32.92 on that contract, which was down 24 basis points. It's now a 4-day rally, meaning we have 4 consecutive days with higher closes. But also, we have 6 consecutive days where the close was higher than that particular day's open. When we say higher closes, we're referring to the previous day's close. But then a market can open and finish versus that opening as well. We've had 6 consecutive days that the market has finished higher than its own opening, but 4 days higher than the previous day's close. We're also only about 1.8% away from the all-time high in the S&P right now. So looking at that September futures, pretty strong performance overall. Earnings and data fought today. We had Disney earnings, which the earnings themselves were a little bit of a surprise on the EPS side. They made 8 cents versus an expected loss of about 64 cents. They took a $3 billion plus charge, or I'm sorry, $3 billion plus loss on their parks, but they reached 100 million subscribers 4 years ahead of schedule. So a massive move in Disney today helped propel the markets. We had ADP payrolls numbers today, which are a huge disappointment, adding 167,000 jobs when the expectation was to add 1.5 million. But when you add in the vaccine hopes, that actually just kind of drove a broad stock market rally. And obviously, including the S&P, Disney, a big factor in taking some of these other stocks up. And even stocks like Apple, which didn't fully participate in the rally, started off lower but ended the day on the positive side. And then we also have hopes of new stimulus, as both sides agree that they want a deal hopefully by the end of the week. They're talking about stimulus checks going out hopefully faster than last time. So overall, the optimism is there to drive this potential rally higher and potentially even take that S&P up that extra 1.8% it needs to reach its previous all-time high.